Welcome back to the Southern Quality 4 GMEN Nation. The quarterback play for the Tigers this season has been up and down quite a bit, and this week that was no different. It seemed like Jeremy Hickbottom had a good feel for the game, connecting with both Lyndon Rash and Kevin Dominique on touchdown passes. But he did throw a crucial interception. He lost a fumble and also put the ball on the ground inside their own 10-yard line on another drive.
That's something that has been glaring. I think majority of Jeremy's mistakes is he's very competitive and he's trying to do more than he needs to do. And sometimes, you know, a bad play is just a bad play, and sometimes the defense makes a good call and you just have to throw it away, or you have to, throw it at the receiver's feet or what have you, and then go on. And then there's times he's doing that. But then there's those other times where, you know, he's really trying to make something happen, and there are certain situations that, you know, we just need to eat it, you know, punt it, and then play really good defense.
Play with a swagger, you know, no matter what's being said, because half the stuff they don't know what they're talking about. You know, they're out there for 60 minutes watching a football game, and they really don't understand. Most people don't even understand offense. They just see something happen bad. And they don't know why it happened bad, but you're a quarterback, so it's always going to be put on you. So when you're winning, I promise you'll get a lot of praise. So accept what's going on now and just rise to the occasion. You know, you always got to walk with a swagger. Never keep your head down, no matter what the situation is. Because I've been there. This is Grambling, and they're really tough on quarterbacks.
A bit of Jeremy's stats in Saturday's win: 19 of 33, 248 yards and 2 touchdowns. He did have that really bad interception late in the game, and he lost a fumble, but he did have that rushing touchdown as well. Overall, not a bad performance by Hickbottom, but he needs to clean up those turnovers if the Tigers are going to go on a run looking for a SWAC championship. Now, speaking of championships, the Tigers, they do have a championship defense. They're giving up just over 25 points per game. They've held opponents to a field goal or less in 12 of 26 red zone trips. They've also scored 4 touchdowns and have a safety. They have 17 sacks and have forced 12 turnovers. It's safe to say the defense has been the strength so far in 2019.
Well, I know I've been saying it to my group. We really been in playoff mode, and I think after the first 2 games, realizing what we can do defensively, but seeing that mistake here, mistake there, mistake here, mistake there, and then going into conference play and not being able to finish out Alabama State, not being able to get accomplished what we want to get accomplished against Prairie View, I think those guys just really banded together and said, look, man, it's got to stop now. And so again, I think those guys' effort has picked up. I definitely have seen and noticed the effort in the coaching staff on the field. I mean, everybody's running around yelling at guys, getting guys running. Those guys are wanting to do those things too. So I think that's really the main part of it, is that those guys have really taken it by the horns, because they know this is their team, this is their season. So it's either now or never.
Still to come on the Southern Quality 4 GMEN Nation, we take a look ahead at this week's matchup with Texas Southern and tell you what Coach Fobbs is doing to fend off those distractions of homecoming. Stay with us.